We had found no evidence of previous investigations, nor any reported ghostly encounters associated with Brough Castle, and so we decided to see if there was anything there for ourselves. Our investigation with the spirit box took place on the 3rd of September 2013. It was an extremely windy day and we wanted to find somewhere active and sheltered, and so after a walk around the ruin with the camera and camcorder, we decided that the most productive feeling area was in the circular Clifford's tower. As we sat in the tower, I became aware of a man in a kilt who announced himself as Hamish McGregor. He wore a red-black tartan kilt of the over-the-shoulder type and had a baggy, none too clean linen shirt on. The tartan that I saw was later identified as the Rob Roy McGregor tartan, and this, it is said, is one of the oldest types. He wore no socks and had crude tan-coloured shoes on his feet. He had a sword belt from right shoulder to left hip, but I didn't see a sword. On his head he was wearing a round cap over his unkempt red ginger hair. He had a full beard and a moustache. He shouted out from where he stood next to the fireplace, "Get out, ye poxy scunners." Mark was talking about what a nice room this was, with a fire and wine, and then Hamish became somewhat interested, commenting on wine in the cellars. And when Mark commented on Macbeth, he shouted, "'Tis no Macbeth, Macbeth." We both, however, agreed that there was also a rather distant female who was very sad in this part of the castle. We attempted 2 spirit box sessions in the tower and received about 6 replies through the white noise. Unfortunately, the only one which is identifiable is the following. As we left this area for the keep, Mark had a feeling of heaviness and sadness.
Right, and we're going to go and walk these up towards the keep, and we're going to have a little look around the keep. And we're minding our footing here because it's, although it's cobbled, it's not that good. We've got some guardrabes. And that wind's getting up again. I'll just do a reverse view so you can see where we've come from. And round, 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 round. And this is the keep. And it's quite an impressive keep, although there's nothing left of the inside. But we'll go in anyway. Sweep around to the upper floor. Lumps of it have gone. Nice little wall passage up there. And we'll go upstairs in a little while, although I think it might have been shut off now. That's a shame. We used to be able to get up there, as you can see. But I think, as you can see now, it's all been shut down. Thank you, English Heritage. So we should just pan around, and you can see it's quite small. Still some traces of plaster on the wall. There's the remains of a fireplace. The chimney going up. And view views out the window. It's a real shame we can't get up there anymore.
Inside the keep, I was picking up on multiple spirits who were just wandering, distant and not communicative. Of these, the most prominent was a woman in early middle age who was looking down at us from the wall passage at the first floor level, where the wooden platform is. She wore a headdress with a veil at the back and a fancy hat with two bun-like extensions in brown material with gold strings over the top forming a lattice. Her dress was indistinct, but I did see that the front panel was in yellow cream and elaborately sewn in swirling patterns. I received the name Eloise, perhaps, or Louise. She made no communication with us and merely watched us for a brief while. We conducted the PSB7 session in the area of the fireplace on the ground floor.
Well, okay, so there's another session at Bowes Castle, Brough Castle, and we're just seeing if we can get anyone to come and talk to us. It's a little windy, so you might get sounds like heavy breathing, it will be the wind. Is there anybody in here, Phil? If there is, can you come and talk to me? Can you come and stand by me and make this light up? All you have to do is come close. If you can't, you come and talk to me through my little device here that's in this little alcove. Just come and tell me what your name is, please. Can you tell me if you're trapped here at all? I've got the impression that if we came here of an evening, this would be so much more likely. It's quiet, but there's something.
I was getting more over there, I must say.
I'm not, I'm getting a lot more here.
It's interesting. As we left there, I got a real sense of heaviness.
But I'm being looked at from above.
Right.
See, I'd like to get up into that passageway up there. First floor. That's where I'd like to be. I've definitely got someone up there looking down. I've got a woman looking down. She's got a headdress on with two buns on the side.
You could have told it over here from the water. I got
Brown and gold. Brown material and gold filigree over the top. Would you like to come down and talk to us? Would you like to come tell me what you mean with this? Thank you. Would you like to tell me how old you are, if that's not a good question? Can you tell me what your surname is, please? This won't hurt you. This can't hurt you. All it does is record your voice, so you can hear it later. Please come and tell me what you mean. It's getting very warm. Got a lovely warm feeling.
You get something there.
Eloise? Okay. Can you come speaking? Can you tell me what your surname is, please? What is your married name? I took a photograph of the balcony up there. Would you appear on it for me, please? Try and appear for me now. We'll have a look at the news today.